So if you're anything like me, you know that getting denied is not fun. Whether you are applying for that dream position within your job and you get denied, or you see the dream girl and you ask her out and you get denied, or you apply for a credit card and you find out that you get denied. Getting denied sucks, and I can't help you in the other things in life, but what I can do is help you out in the world of credit cards. So in this video, we're gonna go over 4 points that are crucial in getting automatic approvals for credit cards. We're gonna start with some of the most least important ones, and then we're gonna work our way up to the most important things that you need to know. So make sure that you watch the entire video because there's gonna be a lot of knowledge dropped in here. Now, before we get started with this video and we start the education, don't forget to drop a like down below for this video. That really does support this channel a ton. And if you guys are swinging by and you're new, my name is Brian. We talk about credit cards, personal finance, and every now and then we talk about some other fun things as well. If you want to join the Jung fam, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And on top of that, I'm curious to hear what people's score generally are. So if you do have a credit score, which I hope most of you guys do, let me know down below in the comments what your credit score is. You don't have to give me an exact number, and if you're not comfortable with commenting it, it's completely fine, but I just want to have a gauge of what people's credit scores are like. It's very interactive, it helps out the community, and it also helps this video out when the YouTube algorithm sees that there's a lot of engagement. So comment down below your credit score, and let's get started with this video. So the first point that we're going to talk about in this video, in order to get automatic approval and getting approved for any credit card that you want, you have to be aware of what's going on in the current world. Now, I'm not saying you need to know exactly, what's going on in the Middle East or how many kids are starving today in Africa. I'm talking about understanding exactly what the current climate is in terms of politics and the economy. If you're trying to apply for a credit card and it's the 4th quarter at the end of a very difficult year compared to maybe the 1st quarter of 2021, you're going to have 2 very different types of underwriting that is set in the climate of whether or not you would automatically get approved for some of these cards. Although we have no idea what the climate of the actual underwriting for these cards is, based on data points from other users, we are able to determine and narrow down the exact factors that actually enable someone to have a higher chance of getting approved for those cards. Those are going to be the other 3 things that I talk about in this video, but the next thing I want to focus on is relationships. So we're going to use dating as another example just because we mentioned it earlier in this video. But say, for example, you're a single guy or a single girl and you see someone that you really, really like and you want to have the highest chance of getting to know them or asking them out on a date where they say yes. In most instances, if you just reach out, slide in their DMs, and they have no idea who you are, your chances of getting approved for that is going to be much lower than if you know one of their friends, or maybe you know one of their brothers or sisters or their family members, or you have something in common with them. When it comes to the credit card industry, as crazy as it seems, a lot of these things are pretty similar. When you really like some of these credit cards and you want to get approved, one of the most important things you can do is to develop a relationship with that family of cards. So let's use the Chase Sapphire Reserve as an example. If we're trying to get a higher tier luxury card like this, oftentimes it's going to help you to get approved for one of their other products before getting introduced for that real gem right there. So what this means is, look, if you're trying to get approved for a higher tier card, try to apply for some of those other products. You could apply for its little brother, like the Chase Freedom Card, or you could also check out the possibility of getting approved for maybe its second or third cousin, an auto loan or a mortgage, or any one of their products that allows you to have their name in their system. Sign up for one of their products, make sure that your data is in their system, and really try to alleviate the idea of risk. When any type of financial institution or bank sees a brand new data point in their system with no prior history, it can be pretty scary, and we know especially with the year of 2020, how fast things can change. To improve your odds and to reduce the risk that your account may have, just sign up for one of their related products. Another tip that you can do is to get added as an authorized user to someone who does have an account with them. So say, as a hypothetical example, I have an older brother, he has an American Express Gold Card and he's been with them for many, many years. If he puts me down as an authorized user, he is pretty much vouching for me and my name becomes in the system. That right there drastically improves the chances of me getting approved for that card, and it costs no nobody anything at all. Now, for the third point, we're going to be talking about credit scores. Now, this is one of the most important things because even if you have a great relationship with them, say your great-great-great-grandfather has been in the American Express Dining Club since they first started and he added you as an authorized user, if you have a credit score of 500, chances are they still won't approve you. So this is going to be one of those things that you can control. It is in your realm of deciding whether it's going to be good or bad, depending on what your financial habits are. I'm not saying that you need to have an 850 credit score. I'm not even saying that you need to have a 750 or a 700. I will suggest out of all the things I mentioned to make sure that you do have a responsible credit score and you know how to improve it and you are working towards that. If you have anything but a decent credit score, make sure you watch the videos that I've made on this channel that talk about exactly how you can improve your credit score today. I know I sound like an infomercial when I do that, but it's such basic things and it's things that people often neglect. Watch those videos, improve your credit score, prep yourself up so you don't get denied for these credit cards that give you so many free benefits. Now, for the fourth thing, this is pretty important as well, and it's going to be talking about pre-qualified or pre-approved credit card offers. All right, so here in my hand, I have literally advertisement coming into my mailbox on signing up for a credit card. I personally would never sign up for this bank right here. I'm not going to mention who it is. This one right here says that I am pre-qualified, right? You want to make sure that you don't confuse these type of promotions with pre-approved offers. So pre-qualified is just one of those fancy marketing terms that make it seem like you're pre-approved, but they're two different things. First, you got to get qualified for a credit card, and then you can get approved. If you're pre-qualified, you haven't gotten to that approval stage. So they will say you're pre-qualified and trying to confuse people to sign up for these things and making them think they're approved when they're not. When you're pre-approved, that's a whole different story. That means you're automatically already accepted for that card. So if you go onto your Chase or American Express or whoever you bank with's account and they say you're pre-approved for this credit card, it means that you're already good, that they're not going to deny you. But pre-qualified, that's all marketing right there. So just be very careful with it. Whenever you see credit card ads getting shown to you, or you're literally seeing direct mail, or you're seeing emails saying you can sign up for this credit card, the biggest leverage that many consumers will have is if a credit card is reaching out to you or advertising to you first, chances are you're already approved for that certain card and they really want you to sign up. Many times it seems like us consumers, we want to sign up for those credit cards and these banks don't want us to. I know it's one of those weird relationships. I think it's all marketing at the end. I think they want as many responsible people to sign up with as many one of their products as possible because it's more money for them at the end of the day. But when they're reaching out to you with some of these offers, it means they really, really, really want you to sign up and they're not trying to hide that at all. So chances are, if you've paid attention to everything I said in this video and you are mindful about all the things I've mentioned, you will get approved for your credit card. But I also want to mention, even if you had an 850 credit score, you had a great relationship with that bank, there are instances where you would still get denied for certain credit cards because of existing rules or because the credit card companies and the banks are just being funky. If you don't get automatically approved for a credit card, first of all, that's completely okay. I just signed up for the Chase Freedom Flex card. I literally have the Freedom and the Freedom Unlimited, and I had the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I have a great credit score, and I have amazing relationships with Chase. I literally have my business checking account with them, and they can see my balance, and they still decided not to automatically approve me for that card because of current circumstances. Many people may find themselves not getting automatically approved. Maybe some of you guys find yourself getting denied for a credit card. This is not the end of the world. For me, in my situation and what I've seen from other people, if you just give it some time, they will accept you automatically. Because of the global pandemic and the current circumstances, it looks like they're just extending the overall turnaround time for some of these cards. It may be because the algorithm is literally just backed up on credit card applications and they're trying to filter out which ones to approve, which ones not to. Whatever the reason is, you just got to give it some time. But say that you don't get automatically approved and then you get denied. I'm going to share with you one secret tip in order to get approved for that card, and that's going to be calling the reconsideration line. So many of you guys may ask me, what is that and how do I find it? The reconsideration line is a line where you can talk to an actual human being that can reverse the decision on if you got denied for a credit card. So if I'd applied for the Freedom Flex card and they decided to deny me for whatever reason, I would call that number and talk to an actual human being and not let an algorithm just determine if I got denied for a card. In most instances, when you do talk to a person, you just have to let them know what your situation is, ask them why you got denied, and in most instances, they will approve you for that card. Now, to find this number, all you have to do is Google whatever bank you're with and type in reconsideration line, and that first number will often pop up. Make sure you verify that number because you don't want to call a scammy website or someone trying to rip people off and you give them all your sensitive information. Make sure when you find that number on Google that it's verified, punch that number back in and see if it comes up on the official website for these banks. That's one of the secret ways to get approved for any card. But if you have done everything I mentioned in this video, you're going to be placing yourself in the top 1% of getting approved for every single credit card. So if you're already watching this video, it means you're trying to learn, which I applaud you on, which you're doing a great job on. So thank you so much for watching till the very end of this video. A lot of this is very powerful information, a lot of beneficial stuff. And if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to like this video. And one last thing, don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. I oftentimes don't ever ask anyone to pay me a single dime. A lot of this is free content, and if you guys enjoy it and you want to support this channel with no cost to you at all, you don't have to donate anything or do anything else. All you have to do is use the links down below in the description. If you guys are looking at applying for a credit card and you use that gives me a small commission. So if you guys are interested at all in applying for these cards and you want to support this channel, I just want to say thank you all so much for using those links. It helps out a ton, and I promise to give you guys the best content that I can in order to help you out with your credit card and personal finance journey. One last thing, don't forget to check out Ebates. They are a cashback portal. If you guys sign up and spend $40, you'll also get $40 as well. It's a great referral program. I've been using Ebates for a couple years now, and I've been able to make a lot of money with them. And if you guys are doing any type of online shopping, use Ebates, activate Ebates. It's such a great program to have. They also work well with credit cards where you can stack offers, and you could even cash your points out for American Express membership reward points. So it's a great opportunity to use and take advantage of, especially when you're watching these type of videos as well. So thank you all so much again for watching this video. Follow me over on Instagram if you guys have not done so already at Credit Brian, and don't forget to follow me over on Facebook at The Credit Society. And that is pretty much it. Thank you all so much again for watching, and until next time, peace out.